Recording. All right, friends. Welcome to our coach sneak peek. What is it? April 26th. Wow, I can't get over that. We are so glad that you're all here to listen to us just share our stories and explain how this has changed our lives and what this has done for us. I'm going to have to mute in a second because my husband decided to make a shake right now. But maybe, Leah, do you want to go first because of that? We'll just like do a little pivot. You're muted though.
So I would go first, but we have Megan is here and she doesn't have a ton of time. And I really want to hear from Megan.
Where is she? Oh, there she is.
Right there.
It says Abe.
I'm Abe Ewaldson tonight.
Yay, Megan.
Yes, I did not realize it was his name.
No.
What did I miss? Where are we
Nothing.
kicking?
You're totally fine. I'm gonna.
Yeah, we just started.
So,
man, I'm a little rusty. I didn't know I'd be first.
Well, you're okay. You're okay. Take a minute. So my name's Leah O'Mara and Megan is my upline. Megan is a lifetime 15-star diamond. She has done every single thing that Beachbody tries to help people do. She's hit all the goals, all the things. I mean, would you like fitness influencer, clothing, jewelry, makeup? She's all over Instagram, filling the world with positivity and joy and dancing. And she's taught me so much. And I'm so thankful that we have her as our fearless leader.
Aww.
So kick us off like with your story with whatever you want to share tonight.
Yeah, I'll just share my story. So like Leah said, that little sweet intro, I am Megan Ewaldson. I've been a coach for 9.5 years, signed up in 2013. And just to like give you a little background information, how I started with Beachbody was I was actually struggling with a really severe eating disorder in my early 20s. I'm 5'4" and I probably stood like 84 pounds sopping wet at one point. Just was really depressed, a lot of stuff going on in my life at that time. And the only thing I felt like I really had control over was how little I was putting into my mouth and how much I could burn on the stair climber at the gym at 4 o'clock in the morning before my classes started. It got so bad that I woke up one morning, like it felt like an anvil was sitting on my chest, like I couldn't breathe. And I drove home, like I still had classes left that day. I remember that day very clearly. I drove home because I was scared and it was like a 2.5 hour drive home. And I told my parents I needed help. And they were like, okay, well, you can either start this program. They handed me P90X, or we can check you into like a hospital. And so of course I picked P90X because I already loved exercise, but I was abusing it. And this was going to teach me structure and good nutrition and health and strength and all the things I was missing. And I just loved how I felt. Like it took a while, at first I was like, I don't want to lift those weights, or like if I'm going to do a workout, I want to see my calorie burn. Like this is scary to me. It's that obsessive compulsive behavior that I had to like slowly let go of. And I just like the first thing I remember noticing was like my mood. Like I just felt so good. I'm like not as foggy. It didn't feel so heavy all the time. I wasn't hangry all the time. And then I started to notice like the muscle tone and I really liked it. So I wanted to pay this forward and I became a group fitness instructor. Helped a lot of women throughout the years, especially Army wives, when my husband and I were living in, Alaska and Washington and all the places. And during this time I was having babies as well, but I was doing insanity at home to lose my baby weight. And I was talking about it online. And for like years, I had other coaches coming to me on Facebook and they were like, Megan, you can actually like make money doing that. You know, like there's this coaching thing and money, 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 money. And I was like, that sounds like a scam. No thanks. I'm just going to keep teaching my fitness classes and do insanity at home, which is kind of funny because it's like, I wasn't even using what I was teaching in the gym to get my own results. It was like this home fitness from Beachbody. And so fast forward, we moved to Washington, and that's like really far away from my hometown of South Carolina. And I had 2 under 2. We were like starting over with friends. I didn't know many people. It rained up there all the time. And I just like felt that depression like settling in. I needed something for me to do. And out of the blue, my sponsoring coach, who found me through a friend of a friend, you know how social media is. She messaged me because I wrote this really frustrated Facebook status one day complaining about like how miserable life was. Like, you know, that's another thing. Like this opportunity has changed me mentally so much. But that's another story for another time. But and she said, I saw your Facebook status. I've been watching you. I see you post your insanity updates and your transformation from your 2 kids. Did you know you can sign up as a coach and help people? And I was like, what? Like for years, you guys, people were telling me like, you can make all this money. And I was like, no. But she told me, she positioned it in a way that was like, that meant the world to me, because she took the time to listen and know what my goals were and know what, what drove me. And I like telling my story because that is what it's all about. When you sign up to be a coach and you start talking to people, you got to build relationships. The reason why people fail at network marketing businesses is because they miss that really important step. This is a relationship building business. That girl, her name's Lindsay, she knew I was a mom. She knew what was important for me. She knew I was wanting to get back into teaching group fitness, but I couldn't fit it into my schedule. And, I just loved helping women feel confident in their own skin. And she explained to me, like, you can take the programs that you're doing at home that you know and love very, very much, put these people on an online challenge group, and you can change the world with insanity. And so that's exactly what I set out to do. Like, I was like, yes, sign me up. And I was so excited, you guys. I was just so pumped. I talked to everybody about it. And because I had that excitement and that goal of building these relationships with these women to help them get transformations with the same programs I was getting my transformation from, I became an elite coach in my first year. And I know that's like, if you're new, you don't really know what an elite coach is, but that's top of the company. But I didn't even know I was getting there, but I was doing the things to get there. And so I like to say that too, because if you just focus on helping people and really like becoming a sponge and emerging yourself into the community and just having a lot of fun with this, but doing the activities every day consistently, then you will see that success. So that's a little bit of my story, and I'm going to stop there because I know y'all have a lot to cover. But I'm really excited everyone's here, and I truly feel like this opportunity has changed my life in every single way possible, not just financially. Like I would be here all night if I had to list everything out. It's just, my communication with people. I know that sounds silly, but professionally, like I'm more confident in every area of my life. Personal development is another one of our vital behaviors, and just learning over the years about myself and bettering myself through this opportunity it's changed me completely. And in a good way. So, okay, I'm going to pass it on.
Oh, yay. I'm so happy you're here, Megan. Snaps for Megan. So my name is Melissa McQueenie, and my husband just made his shake so I can talk to you now. Isn't it funny that the minute you're about to talk, someone needs to make a shake? But that's life as a coach, right? So I just wanted to share a little bit about my story and what sort of brought me to this opportunity. And I love these Coach Sneak Peeks because we all came for a different reason, right? We all have different stories and, reasons why we came here, but we're also different. And that's the beauty of coaching. We're all so different. We all operate our businesses differently. We all are here to speak to different people, right? Not everybody is for everybody. And that's why I love bringing new coaches in, because what's right for someone to work with me I may not be right for someone else. They may need your voice, your story, your experience. And that's why it's important that we share ours so that people have someone that they connect to and they don't feel so alone. So anyways, I have been a coach since 2016. I'm like a classic basic sign up on New Year's Eve, or no, New Year's Day. New Year's Day, I signed up. I had been watching my coach for a long time and just watched her positivity and her inspiration and, seeing the workouts that she was doing, that she was having fun doing. She was taking these trips, and this community was something that sort of blew my mind. I didn't have a supportive group of women in my life, and just seeing, like, I remember the Nashville pictures specifically, and I was just always like, wow, I would love to travel like that. I would love to have a community of supportive women. And it just didn't feel like it was for me, right? Like, it feels like, how could I do that? I was a busy mom of 3 kids at the time who were much smaller. I think my youngest was a year old, and I had a 6-year-old and a 9-year-old and a full-time job. So how would I ever even make that work? So I signed up strictly for the discount. I wanted to make a change in my life, and I wanted it to be a forever change. So that to me meant I signed up as a coach, because that meant my skin was in the game. I wasn't going to stop this. I knew how good I felt drinking those shakes that my husband just made. So I wanted to continue. So obviously getting the discount made the most sense. And I had no idea that I would fall in love with coaching, but it wasn't before long. I did my first program. I fell in love with how I felt. I got great results. At the time, running was super, super important to me. So anything that helped me become a stronger runner, become a faster runner, helped me just improve my running, I was obsessed with. So I got great results from 21 Day Fix. And naturally people said, like, oh my God, Melissa, like, what are you doing? You're so excited. You're, looking really good. Like, what's going on? And so I naturally just started sharing. And in doing so, and in creating, challenge groups of my own and other women who were there that I was responsible for, they were there for me. They signed up for me. So I had to show up every day. And that is what coaching does. It holds you to this level of accountability that you don't have otherwise. If you're just a customer, and I'm not talking badly about customers, we love them, we need them, they're here for a reason. But I find when you sign up as a customer, you don't really need to show up, right? Like, it's okay if you don't show up. You may have your coach asking where you are, and maybe other challengers too, if you've involved yourself in the challenge group. But when you're a coach, you have to show up for the people. That's why I'm here 6 years later, because I have people that I've said, I'm going to be here for you. I'm going to be here for you, helping you accomplish your goals. So I have to do that. I have to show up for myself so that I can be there for them. And that's what coaching does. It just levels you up. And I was thinking the other day, like, would I still be here if I hadn't started coaching? I don't know. Maybe I would have gotten sick of working out. Maybe I would have just fallen off, but I can't now. And that's why coaching is the best way to get yourself the healthiest, to get yourself the happiest. We prioritize taking care of our bodies, fueling ourselves with the best nutrition, taking care of our mindset and our minds, and filling it with positive, inspirational things. One of the 4 vital behaviors of a coach is personal development, which is reading things that are enhancing your life. This isn't just about being the best coach, it's about being the best you. And then because you're being the best you, you're also an awesome coach. So that's just a little bit about my story. And, you know, I can't even name a favorite thing about coaching. It's everything. It's that level of accountability. It's the freaking trips that we take. I have been to so many places now that I wouldn't have ordinarily gone to. And the people that you see here are my best friends and people that cheer me on and are always here for me to help me be my best self. And that because I'm my best self, I am a better mom, I'm a better wife, I'm a better friend, I'm a better daughter. There's no aspect of my life that coaching hasn't touched. It's just mind blowing. So all the feels. So Leah, do you want to share now? Now I'm hot. Now I got to take the blanket off. I was just snuggling and now it's time to go.
love how passionate you are. And I saw in the comments, just wanted to recap real quick. Laura was like, yeah, Megan was also in Shanti's program, Let's Get Up. She's got a lot of accolades. Sorry, I missed that minor detail. She's done so much with Beachbody for years. It's incredible. So my story, a little bit about me. I don't know. I don't want to spend a lot of time on me, honestly. I know there's a couple of you guys that came because I invited you. And so I'll give you like a quick recap, but I definitely want to get to some other things. So why I started is because I wanted results. And Megan Evilton said, you will get results if you become a coach. So I did that. And before that, I had struggled with disordered eating, gain weight, lose weight, get too thin. That wasn't good. And people would tell me I was too skinny. And then I would gain weight and I would be bloated and I didn't feel good. And so I couldn't find that happy medium. And so I started coaching, and not only did my physical body come around, but I couldn't believe like the awakening I had inside. And I started to live a life with purpose, on purpose, with intentionality, a vision. And, you know, we have a farm that my husband and I run. I've got 3 kids, a lot of things I want to do in my life. I got a lot of passions, and Beachbody has fueled each thing. It's unreal. And for that reason, I will never stop coaching, as well as the accountability and the customers and the coaches who have joined me. I will always be here for you. And I think that's really important to know, that when you join our team, we hold your hand, we lead the way so that you can lead the way. One thing that Melissa touched on was that we take care of ourselves first. That is our first job. I have never been an employee anywhere where my first number one job was to make sure that I was a healthy individual, both mentally and physically. And for me, I think that is probably one of my favorite things about coaching. And then another part that just another part of the job is that we connect with others, make friends, get to know people. We be social in life and on social media. And the third most important thing that we do is we invite others to do it with us. Once you make friends and you meet people, you know, I naturally talk about health and wellness and fitness. It's something I enjoy. It's a passion of mine. And so it's easy to talk to about. And so those are kind of the 3 basics, you know, that sums up kind of what we do. We will talk a little bit about earning potential, but I want to get to Brooke. Brooke Harris is a beautiful member of our team. She is a teacher, a kindergarten teacher. And the woman is so busy. You have 3, oh my gosh, how many kids do you have?
3 kids.
You can tell everybody about yourself, but Melissa had the idea of having her speak tonight. And it is incredible to me. Like, I work for myself. We have a busy life, but I don't have to go to a job. I mean, I get to make my own schedule. And so, Brooke, I want to hear all about how the heck you have been in Success Club for how many months consecutively?
21, baby.
Why? I mean, this woman has been working her business and working her full-time teaching job and hitting those goals every month. And those goals are how we build business over time, by those small monthly goals building. So take it away, Brooke. Tell us all about yourself.
All right. Well, thank you. That was my first ever introduction. So it was awesome. Yes, I do have 3 kids. You were right. My Braden is going to be 13. My daughter is 10. And then my little guy, who's a little terror, is 6. And I teach kindergarten and he's in kindergarten. So that's a lot of fun. I basically live it all day. But I just really quickly how I came into coaching. I joined as a customer, a coworker who was a coach, and she would casually post. And my husband and I were overweight and sick of it and living, a lifestyle of insanity, and not insanity like the workout program, just being insane and take out all the time. And so we just got fed up and decided we were going to sign up. And she offered the discount coach, and I said, we better see if we're going to stick around. And, we each got a bag of Shakeology. We got a total solution pack, and off we went. And then it was literally like right at the beginning of COVID, we didn't plan that, but it just happened. And so we were stuck at home, and we did 21-day fix and extreme like 5 times. And we just had like a sort of a fast transformation, really fast for Sean, and a little slower for me. But then, people started saying like, oh my God, you guys, what are you doing? And, as a teacher, it was like naturally helping them. And then, so it just was kind of became like this natural progression to like, oh, maybe I should actually coach. And I had no idea what I'm doing. And, I'm just still kind of flying by the seat of my pants, but that's how we live our lives. As I said, I am a kindergarten teacher, so my life is very crazy. Our kids are all involved in sports and various extra activities. So we're always on the go. So I just have to figure out what we call like our little pockets of time in the day where I can get my work done. So, for me and Sean, we work out together. So we get up at 5, and that's when I have to get my workout in, because I know after school, there's too much going on, or I'm just dead tired and it's not going to happen. So that's what works for us. We actually started working out at like 6 p.m., which turned into 8 p.m., which turned into 11 p.m. And that was not going to happen for us. So switch to mornings, and that is something that works for me. I'm really not like a super organized person, and but I definitely make time to schedule my posts for my challenge group. So I run a little challenge group, and I don't have time to every morning to figure out what I'm going to post. So I schedule those on Sundays, and I learned that the hard way, because that works for me. You can decide how much time you want to put into your business. And, obviously the harder you work, the probably the better results you're going to get as far as fitness and in your business. But some weeks I put in a lot more time than others. Like, last night I was on a power hour, and tonight I'm here, and tomorrow night there's something, right, Melissa? And, I'll probably be there too, but other weeks, I don't get to spend as much time on it. As far as the Success Club, like I'm a very goal-oriented, prize-oriented person. So, if there are Snuggies, I am all in. But if there is a goal, I am working toward it. And, in the beginning, when I said we were losing weight, and, eventually we lost 40 pounds. And so people were like, holy moly, what's happening? And they were kind of coming to us. Now, I'm working a little bit harder to hit that Success Club, but it's definitely a goal for me. And I don't go down without a fight. So I'm hoping to keep that streak going. As far as the time, like I said, I just do it when I can. I schedule my posts on Sundays. I spend time at night, checking in with my people. I during my day, like if I have time at lunch, I'll hop on my phone and try to respond to my challengers. I just make sure that I show up for them, because that was part of why I loved Beachbody, and why I wanted to coach was I was in a challenge group and I loved all that interaction. And it was nice to have people who were doing the same thing that I was doing and totally understood. You know, right now we're in a little gut protocol group, and it's so nice to have people to know exactly what you're going through, and you can literally talk shit with them. So that's what's going on down right now. But also, like, another great part about being at work is that it brings in people. You know, like, a lot of my customers and my PCs are coworkers. Exactly, Laura. And so, you know, it's like people see me and they're like, a lot of them will say, like, they don't remember when I show like a transformation picture. They'll be like, I don't think you ever looked like that. But you know, those people will see me, you know, on social media, and they'll see me at school, and they'll be like, all right, you got to tell me about this gut thing. And so it's also a great way to pick up new people. As far as this community, like, I'm a lifer, like Melissa said, I'll never leave it. You know, I went to Nashville last year, and that was my first like live event, and I was terrified, like crying to go to the airport. Like, I just, you know, I knew some people, but I like online, and I had met Melissa, but I was terrified. And once I got there, I just can't describe like how amazing it was. And it's not like fake to say that we just like all bond immediately. And, you know, it's so great to have like the inside jokes with everybody. And I thought that it was going to be, not that it was like a competitive environment, but I didn't think it was going to be so welcoming. There's no competition whatsoever. It's not like my business is, you know, doing better than your business. It's all like helping. I remember sitting on the floor with Melissa and her binder, and she's flipping through and showing, you know, and I'm like furiously scrawling notes. But it's just like everybody's all in it together, and it really is like you see each other, and it's like, ah, you know, we call it summer camp. And then like you just wait for that next moment. So sorry, I strayed off a little bit about work, but you can do it. You can work a full-time job, right, Laura? And you can coach. And if you have any questions for me, I will give you my crazy advice. But you know, I just go with the flow, and I make the decision to make it happen, basically. Thank you.
You are the best, Brooke. Thank you so much. And I put it in the chat. I don't know if everybody saw, but Brooke and her husband work out together. Like she said they transformed together. She shares it on Instagram. He's with her, right beside her. And it is something truly incredible to watch and to see. And I'm thankful to know you, sweet friend. Okay, so I want to touch on, did we lose Megan?
Yeah, she had to go.
I wanted to talk about social. That's okay.
Well, can I add something just really, really quick?
Do.
When we talk about like having a busy schedule, I know one of the biggest like hesitations for people is like, how do I add something else in? And I think it's really important to note that, and in the beginning, like I said, I had a full-time job, 3 kids, all the things. I was everywhere. I was the PTO vice president. I was the Girl Scout troop leader. I was, you name it, I said yes to it because I just like to do these things, and I felt like it made me, I don't know, a better mom or something. But when I started coaching, I had to get really crystal clear on my vision for myself, on my vision for my family, and on my own goals. And what did that mean? It meant that I had to cut things out of my life that really didn't serve what my goals were. So I feel like what happens, like, so you're here, right, in this busy life, and you're like, I can't add another thing. But what coaching teaches you is managing your time, learning how to say no, learning how to set boundaries. And these are really important lessons. These are lessons, I'm a therapist as well. These are lessons that I would teach my patients in therapy, setting boundaries, saying no, prioritizing yourself. So it helps with all of that. And I just wanted to mention that because I think that's one of the biggest hesitations and misconceptions about coaching. Yes, you have to fit it in somewhere, but hopefully you're learning how, sort of like maybe you have to make a sacrifice in order to buy your challenge pack to join us, right? you also are going to prioritize your time differently because you're going to have this business that's important to you for whatever reason it's important to you. So go ahead, Leah.
Oh, well, no, I appreciate that. And I'm, just kind of hopping around. We've hit a little bit on social media and we'll come back to that, but I want one more person to share before we talk about those other couple of things. Nicole lives in Canada and has been, as you all well know, Canada has been through the same, maybe more difficult time the last couple of years. And she has been here and consistent and showing up. And I'm so thankful for her. We met just like Brooke early on, and we've been just in constant contact and support. She's always there. And so I'm so glad you're here tonight as well. I can't wait to hear what you have to say.
You're so sweet. I'm just going to quickly touch on how I got started and then we'll just take it away. Time is getting slim. So I'm Megan's downline. She's my coach. I followed her for, I'm going to say 6 years. I was around when Abe was a baby, her youngest, and I just watched her and just thought she was the cutest thing. Long story short, years later, she made a post about coaching. I just had my third baby. I was super envious of my husband because he had this fun job that he got to go to. He got to actually leave the house and do other things than be a mom and like cook and like clean. And, I was like getting mad at him because he had a life. And I remember holding my third baby on our bed and I'm like sobbing because I was just like, I don't have a life. I have no friends. I need something, but I don't know what to do. And he's like, well, get a job. I'm like, I don't want a job. Like, I don't just want to go somewhere to just have a job. I'm like, my heart just felt pulled to just do something. And I remember I was at a birthday party for one of my kids and I heard a mom talking to another mom. Hang on a second, honey. My kids are knocking at the door. She was telling this other mom that after she had her babies, that she said, I know I'm fat and I know I'm ugly. And I was like, how can any woman think about herself like that? It literally killed me. And I went home to my husband and I was like, I need to make women feel better. Like, how do I do that? And he's like, I don't know, but I'll support you. And then we went to Florida and Megan, she made a post and I was still thinking, like, spinning my wheels. How am I going to do this? How can I have 3 kids who don't even go to school yet? Get out, please. Who don't even go to school yet and take on something. And I didn't even know how to do that. So anyways, Megan made a post. I was like, sign me up. Tell me whatever I have to do to make people feel good and I will do it. And that's how I said yes. And I also, for myself, wanted to lose the baby weight and, just be smaller. And I didn't know that was toxic thinking until I joined this and started working on my personal development, like hardcore. So that's how I got started. And I definitely stay for the community because I haven't ever in my life had like girlfriends who I could go to and talk about, I don't know, anything really, and have goals, like all around goals for myself personally, for like what I want my body to look like, for how I want to feel, my financial goals with having a health and fitness business, and knowing that it's okay to have goals and to have these huge, scary goals. because with that, all these women are going to push me. We're going to push each other, and we're going to hold each other accountable. And we're going to make sure that we're all living our best lives so we can still stay at home with our kids, right? Yeah. So that's how I got started. I could go on and on, but that's just how I got started. But we're going to get into the nitty-gritty of all the things. That's it.
You are amazing. Nicole, thank you so much. I'm so glad that you wanted to share tonight. And I love that we've each touched on something that coaching has brought us: community, accountability, helping others, intentionality of life. Like, it's just all encompassing. So, what did I say I was going to finish talking about? Social media. So it just, in a nutshell, I don't want to go into a bunch of details about social media. And we will train you if you don't know how social media works and different things, reels and posting, and we can help guide you, and we do trainings, and we have all that information. But at its core, and I think I did say this actually, social media is meant to be fun. It's supposed to be social. You get to know people, and that's why everyone's there. And so people who I've met on Instagram, for example, that are here tonight, like, how did we meet? We connected on some level with some post or through some person, and we've enjoyed conversation. Like, that's, like Megan talked about, making relationships. So that's the social media side of it. That's the be social and invite section of it. It's not, we're not out here selling hard, hardcore. We are changing lives with health and wellness and making friends. And then earning potential. Melissa or Laura, does anybody want to take on just talk about like Success Club, for example, like at its basic core, how we make money?
Laura, do you want to? Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to keep this real quick.
That's like my worst topic.
Okay. You did a whole call about volume.
I know. But that's different.
Yeah. So basically, like, I don't like to go too far into this on a sneak peek, but we make 25% commission on any sales that we bring in. And once you hit the first level of the company, which is Emerald, and you have 2 coaches or preferred customers underneath you, that is when your business center opens and you begin to earn a team cycle bonus, which caps out at $250 a week. So if you are continuously, bringing in new people, new customers, new coaches, all of that, you are going to maximize your earnings, right? And really what we say is, we talked about Success Club a little bit in the beginning, because Brooke has that amazing Success Club record that it's so refreshing to see those stories, because it took me so long to like get myself going. But if you come in running like Brooke, like Leah, you can help people right away getting set up with a total solution package, which is, Shakeology or the Performance Line, plus BOD and everything that they need to succeed, right? Because our basic challenge pack is Shakeology, BOD / a trial of body, our nutrition programs, and that combination is how we get people results. And I know from coaching for as long as I have, the people that come in that just want BOD or just want Shakeology, sometimes they don't get the results that they're looking for, because you need to do it all together, especially nutrition. So if you help 3 people with a challenge pack or total body solution every month, you hit Success Club. You earn a freaking prize. You earn money towards a trip. Even if you don't plan on going on the trip, you're earning money every single month in your bank account, and trips, and and all the accolades. So if you're somebody who like loves recognition and loves being appreciated, like me, I'm a hopeless recognition fan. this is where this is at. And just, I forget who said it, like, it's so rare to have a job that really appreciates you, but literally, if you just do these things, help these people, you get these natural accolades. And it's just amazing. You open your mail and you're like, oh, I earned a prize today. Oh, I got a prize. Oh, I got a shirt, we got these like tripod things last week. I thought I was going to die of excitement of how cool this thing is. But really, like, all the benefits that you get, and you're getting also, like, I can't overlook, we're helping people. So you're getting all these prizes, you're getting all this recognition, and then you're getting these messages in your inbox of people saying, thank you so much for inviting me to this opportunity. Thank you so much. I feel strong. I can get off the floor and play with my kids. I can, take them on a 5-mile walk that I could never have done before, like that is the icing on all of the cake. So yeah, we love the prizes, we love the trips, we love all that, but changing people's freaking lives and changing and seeing the ripple effect of changing a mom's life, and then their husband takes notice and starts to get healthy, and their kids are watching them work out and prioritize fitness, and then they start wanting to work out. Like, it's unbelievable. When I see my husband press play on a workout, I invited him for like 5 million years and he would never join me, and now he does. My daughter, when she's like when she's not doing a sport at the time, and she's not working out that way, she's doing a program. She loves Autumn, she does all her programs. Like, it fills my whole heart to see the ripple effect of this business, and it never ends as long as you keep helping people. So even if you take all of that away, I can't tell you how powerful those messages are. So it's so fulfilling. And I'm a therapist in my other life, and I've never been as fulfilled helping people as I am in this role as coach. I talked for too long, but I'm so hot. I told you I shouldn't have worn the blanket.
So beautiful. I think, I hope everybody understood the whole financial part. Clearly, it's not what drives us. No, I'm kidding. But no, so that we touched on, I feel like we touched on all the things. And
Is there any questions?
yeah.
Does anyone have any questions?
You can either stick them in the chat, or you can just unmute and talk to us.
Or just message any of us. We're always happy to answer, and we keep it real,
For sure.
I'll probably have 100 questions later.
You shoot them out to me. I will answer them all for you. I know it's hard at the moment. Well, I'm going to stop the recording.
And well, I guess we should probably just say, so as you let all of this marinate, send whoever brought you here a message, and we can help you with the next step. If you already love Beachbody, then we can help you upgrade to coach. If you haven't tried Beachbody yet, you just were interested in like fitness coaching and you didn't know what it was about, like, we will get you set up with a total solution pack. And that's what makes it special. That's what makes Beachbody special, is that it's fitness, nutrition, and accountability, this community. And so we can get you set up with that, and yeah, move on from there. We will hold your hand and help you every step of the way.
Yay. Thank you guys for coming. This was so fun.
Thank you so much, everyone, for sharing tonight and for joining us. Happy flipping.
Hopefully
day.
Sorry. We have our new coach call, our coach getting started right call. It's always the next week after our coach sneak peek. So we hope to see you guys there, crushing your businesses and setting your goals and earning all the prizes with us.
Thanks for coming, everyone.
Bye.